Okay, good evening. It's 6:30, July 8th, 2020, and the meeting of the Urban Design Commission will come to order. May we have a roll call?
Monica Sullivan.
Here.
Nicole Ream.
Here.
Barbara Cash. Barbara Cash.
Here.
Edith McKee.
Here.
Art Clark.
Here.
Jerry Winchester, Melissa Morse, and Carla Baxley are excused. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to minutes, may we have a motion to approve the minutes of May 13th and May 27th?
Move to approve the minutes of May 18th and 27th. Is that correct?
Thank you. And do we have a second?
Second.
Was that Monica, Barbara, or Edith? I'm so sorry.
That was Monica.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Are there any objections or corrections to the minutes? Seeing and hearing none, the minutes are approved. Moving on to special order of business, are there any disclosures this evening?
Yes, this is
Yes, Commissioner Cash, proceed. You have a disclosure?
Yes, I have a disclosure 2020-0057. I did receive a call from Meade Treadwell and spoke with him on the basis of our case. I stated, though, as a commissioner, not to discuss his lobby regarding a case. He is very happy to process having an opportunity to testify. If he wanted to speak at this next meeting, after hearing more from him, I told him I had to leave the call, and I ended the call.
Okay, you were cutting out a little bit there. I think maybe...
Shall I type it?
Yeah, I think maybe, were you moving your phone around? Perhaps you moved your phone wherever you are, stay there, and please, yes, go ahead and restate what your disclosure is.
I'm sorry, did you ask me to restate the disclosure?
Yes, please.
Case 2020.
Are you moving the phone? Commissioner Cash, are you moving the phone?
I'll get in the chat if you'd like me to.
We do have a written disclosure. Is this what you wish to use as your disclosure for this evening, for this case, 2020-0057?
I have many little.
Okay, Commissioner Cash, would you mind if I read your disclosure?
Yep, it's one line I was going to write.
I'm going to go ahead and read, Commissioner Cash, I'm going to go ahead and read your disclosure.
Okay.
Okay, this is written by Commissioner Cash to Secretary Blake and myself. Commissioner Cash received a call from Meade Treadwell. She says, I have a 25-plus year friendship with Meade and his family and spoke with him on that basis. I stated, as a commissioner, I am not permitted to discuss cases with anyone, nor can I be lobbied by anyone regarding a case. He complained about the process and not having an opportunity to testify, saying he wanted to speak at this next meeting. I suggested he review the agenda on the MOA website. After hearing more from him, I told him I had to leave the call and ended it. Signed, Barbara Cash. Does that cover your disclosures, Commissioner Cash?
Yes.
Thank you. Are there other disclosures this evening?
Yes, Monica Sullivan. I would like to abstain to vote in resolution 2020-0057 and 2020-0076. I was absent.
Okay, thank you for that. Are there any other disclosures this evening? Seeing and hearing none, we will move on to the consent agenda. Unfortunately, we do not have a quorum in order to vote on the consent agenda this evening. So we will move away from that consent agenda and hopefully have a quorum when we can move to approve these resolutions. A reminder, there is no meeting on August 12th. And we will have to have a special meeting to approve this case, both cases. Yeah. So there are two resolutions for approval that will need a special meeting to approve. Moving on in the agenda, I do not see anything in the agenda additional. Are there any reports from Secretary Blake? No. I do not have anything to add. Is there anything that the committee wishes to speak on tonight?
I guess I do.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like a very good method for us to be carrying out our business where we can't understand one another.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, can you not understand me?
I can hear you clearly, but I certainly couldn't understand Commissioner Cash when she was speaking.
I know, and I think we've had this.
I don't know the answer to the situation, but I mean, did anybody else? Was anybody else able to understand Commissioner Cash when she was trying to talk?
I think there's an issue with her phone in particular. We've had this issue with Commissioner Cash's phone before, so we'll have to work through that. I do appreciate that, though, Commissioner Clark. It is frustrating that we cannot speak clearly, and we do all wish we could be in this room together. But unfortunately, circumstances will not allow. Oh, yes, and Secretary Blake would like me to remind us that our meetings will be virtual in August and September. So hopefully we can... By the time we figure all of this out, we'll be seeing each other again, I hope. So if there's nothing else, is there anything else? Seeing none, can we get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I have a motion from Commissioner Clark. Do I have a second?
A second from me, Monica Sullivan.
And Commissioner Sullivan. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.